We are in the kitchen with Lucy Greer. It is a Lucy Wednesday. Every day is a Lucy Wednesday. Every Wednesday is a Lucy Wednesday, right?
Yes, it's always fun to be here. I love, of course, people tune into y'all's show every day, and it's so nice when people say they enjoy the segments on Wednesday. It makes me feel good.
Well, you are part of the Studio 10 family. We have to talk about this recipe this morning because I haven't had this combination, but I feel like this is right up my alley.
Yes, this is a delicious pasta that we're going to do today. It's so simple and it's healthy, and you can feel really good about eating it. So we're going to do a lemon, broccoli, and chicken pasta, and I have our whole wheat pasta in our salted boiling water, which you could use any shape you wanted. You could, you don't have to use whole wheat pasta. That's just what I'm using today. So we are going to just let it boil, and it has been boiling for about 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes, and at that point we're going to add our broccoli. And when you do that, we're just going to let it cook for only 1 minute because we don't want the broccoli to get too overcooked. We want it to kind of keep that fresh green color, and the salt in the water will actually help the broccoli stay green, and you always want to salt your water when you're cooking pasta anyway.
You know, I think this is an easy switch if you're trying to make your meals more healthy. An easy thing to do. It's just like switching from white bread to wheat bread.
Yeah.
Switch your noodles to a whole wheat noodle, and again, it's just one little step that you can do to make sure you and your family are eating healthy.
Yeah, it's a really good option. And if you haven't tried whole wheat pasta in a long time, please try it again, because back in the day, 10 years ago or whenever it first came out, when it kind of really hit the mainstream, it wasn't that great tasting. But now, I just have this Hodgson Mill one, and we have this at the store, and we have different shapes and stuff, but there's several varieties that we have at the store, and they're really good now. So if you haven't tried it lately, you could give it another shot. So I forgot one thing to mention before we add our broccoli, or you could do it after, it's not a big deal, but we're gonna take a little bit of this cooking liquid out, and this is going to help create our sauce.
Very cool.
So we're not gonna add a bunch of butter or any kind of heavy things. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil and that cooking liquid to make our sauce. So this is just one head of broccoli that I just cut into florets, and like I said, we're just going to, the pasta is basically cooked. We're just going to put this in for 45 seconds to a minute, and then we'll get this drained off, and we're going to keep moving right in the same pot. So it's a one-pot meal.
Yeah, and as we start to get into the summertime, of course, our heat around the Gulf Coast is something else. And so we are always looking for lighter dishes. I feel like this is a good pasta for that warmer weather.
It really is. And this would be great actually to eat cold too.
Yeah.
So I've done that too. So leftovers, you can even, if you're going to take it outside or a picnic or something like that. So very versatile.
And Lucy, we have to mention a couple of things that go on at your stores. I know we mentioned them the last time you were here. I'm so impressed by the local products that you guys always have in your stores. Robbie and I were just in the Greers and Bay Minette not too long ago getting local honey. I saw the candles, the Mobile Bay candles, which were really nice as well. I just love that you support local businesses.
Thank you. It really is fun, and it's definitely fun to see those businesses start out small and then continue to grow. And we really love supporting. I've used several local products on the show because it's fun to see people in our community succeed. Of course, that's what we all want for each other. So thanks. I really enjoy it too. I had a friend post on Facebook the other day. She was asking about where to get local honey, and so of course I wrote on there, Charlie's honey from our stores, and so many people commented after that they like it and all that stuff. So thank you. It's really fun to kind of do our part to support everybody else in our community that's supporting us.
Right, and I can't wait to move on with this recipe too. If you want to see it, it's on the Greer's website. Lucy puts all her recipes there. It'll be on fox10tv.com. But we've got a couple cooking segments left to go, so be sure to stay with us.